Season 4 is here, and with it come huge changes. So today I'm going to show you an updated guide on the Tombstone duplication glitch, including duplicating essence. And better than that, I'm going to show you how you can prevent yourself from ever running out of items even if you lose your Tombstone. Jumping right in, I'm going to show you the updated solo method, including an alternative quicker method that was discovered. And lastly, I will show you how you can duplicate essence as well using the Tombstone duplication glitch. So starting off strong, we have the solo Tombstone duplication glitch. Now, you can do this with a team. I'll go over that in a minute, but as you can see here, I have a full rucksack full of rare items and a Tombstone soda, as well as an existing Tombstone on the map. This is the ideal situation I'm going to get you to in the next couple of minutes. So like I was saying, here we are at my Tombstone, and if I check it out here, you can see it does in fact have all the items that I already have in my rucksack plus extra. So typically what's going to happen is if you don't use an item one game, you're going to get a double backup, if you will. That is the ideal situation with the Tombstone duplication glitch. You're essentially successfully extracting with items plus sending a Tombstone at the same time. So let's just hop right into it, and I'll kind of explain the technicalities in a minute. But where you're going to go on this map is towards this area in level 2. And now if you haven't seen One Average Dan's video, he shows how you can actually make the portals appear without actually unlocking it, or rather selecting the mission. The mission you can select immediately right now, no matter who you are or what your progress is, under the Act 4 tab. But if you don't have it selected, just know that's how you do it. So thanks to Average Dan for that. I'll link his video in the description down below. So continuing on, what you want to do is essentially find your way over to the back of this building right next to Bad Signal. So I have all of the items that I want to use, plus I have 1,000 essence. You need 1,000 essence to actually trigger this portion of the glitch, plus you need a Tombstone soda can. So you can see me looking around here. I'm looking for Tombstone on the map, which is actually at the bottom left, I believe. So essentially what happens is you're going to equip Tombstone before you actually do this glitch. So the requirements are the items that you want to duplicate, as well as Tombstone equipped. So once you have all of those items ready, go ahead and go over to this building and Bad Signal, and in the back on the second floor right here on this little window seal here, you are going to find a portal. Now these portals are spread out across the map. They're everywhere, and each one has a particular code that you can actually enter. You can actually enter many different codes rather, but each particular code leads to a particular location. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to activate this portal and just show you as an example what happens. So I went ahead and entered a code, and I ended up in a different portion of the map. Now this is my personal favorite spot for the Tombstone duplication glitch, because what's essentially happening here is you're setting a Tombstone because you're getting eliminated, but at the same time you're going to be extracting successfully. Now I know that doesn't make sense if you're new here, but just know I'm going to explain it in a second. I'm just explaining each portion of this glitch before I put it all together and kind of show you exactly the best method. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back over towards Bad Signal. I'm going to show you the portal codes now, just so that you get a good understanding of what's going on here. So here we are back at the portal. Each time that you activate this, it costs 1,000 essence. So here are all the portal codes for the map, but the only ones that we care about are 19 and 24 for the Tombstone duplication glitch, or pertaining to the Tombstone duplication glitch. So those are the fastest possible methods. So I'm going to go ahead and show you one of these methods here now. Personally, this is my favorite code to use, and I call it Potion DU. I use whatever the actual code looks like. So what you're going to do is you're going to activate that portal and purchase it, and then run over to Bad Signal and activate it and run back. So the point of this is you're essentially getting to the out of bounds line at a particular time. So all you need to do is go ahead and accept the vote here and wait for the timer to run down to 6 seconds. As soon as it runs down to 6 seconds, you run out into the out of bounds area. That's it for the solo glitch. Essentially what's going to happen is you're going to get that limited symbol, and then on this screen with the loaded symbol, you're going to close your game. Now it varies on console versus PC. I've gone over it a million times. PC is Alt F4, and then on console you're just going to have to Google it. It would take me a few minutes just to explain it, but it's very simple once you get used to it. So the other area that you can actually go to, the other portal code that you can use, this is the most popular one because it's just the most simple one. All you need to do is just run to the edge of the map, and you could see this is number 19 if you want to scroll back in the video, but all you do is just run out of bounds again at 6 seconds. That is what is important here. Have Tombstone equipped, have the items that you need, and run out at 6 seconds, and then close the game on the waiting screen. That is the entirety of the solo Tombstone duplication glitch. Now when you go back into the game, you're going to notice all of your items are still equipped on your person, right? You didn't lose them even though you saw eliminated. And also at the same time, you're going to have a tombstone existing on the map. So that is what the tombstone duplication glitch is, right? Because you're always going to have backups. Now, if you throw these items into your stash, clear out your stash and throw these items into there and keep 20 items of the most important items, right? I have like 3 scorchers, I have 4 dog bones, things of that nature, just because those are the most important items to me. So whatever you do, just put in the most important items. Now, there's also an alternative, faster way for you to do the tombstone glitch. So what it does is it uses the blood burner key. You spawn a blood burner, and if you get off of it and back onto it while over water, it will teleport you back to the last position on land. So you can actually use this to your advantage and essentially drive across the water all the way to countermeasures or bad signal. Now, I would suggest just completing these missions so that they're always on the map for you, and all you need to do is just use those portals, jump onto the blood burner, and then jump back on, and all you're going to do is just walk out at 6 seconds. Now, this is the exact same way as the other method. You're just using the blood burner to get to the edge of the map fast enough. That's the most important thing with the tombstone duplication glitch, is that you're able to walk out at 6 seconds. Just keep that in mind. That is the entire point of the tombstone glitch. I know people get confused sometimes, but all you need to do is just close the game whenever this loading symbol comes up after you saw the eliminated symbol. That tells you, hey, you're extracting, but you're also dying at the same time. So that's pretty much the tombstone duplication glitch. So let's go over doing it with Essence. So this is how you do it with a team. It's a little bit different, and we're going to go over it now. So as you can see here, I have Tombstone already equipped. I'm not on a team, but I clearly have a teammate here. This is my alt account that has already left my team. So we loaded into the game together, and then he left my team. Now I have Tombstone equipped, and I have 70,000 essence along with a scorcher. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and down myself. Now how it works with the Essence duplication glitches, you're essentially setting multiple tombstones with the same items in Essence. That's how you do this. So if you have a team of 4 or a team of 6 or whatever, it doesn't really matter how many people are your friends in the game. However many players that is, that's how many times you can duplicate items in a single game. And keep in mind, this all happens within the game. Now you have to load back in to actually get your items, but long story short, all you're going to do is down yourself, plead for help, and then get picked back up. So you saw me just do it there. I kind of skipped over it a little bit, but all you're going to do is down yourself with all of the items of the team, right? So say your team collectively has 150,000 essence. We'll put all of that onto one player, have them down themselves, die, and then plead for help, and then pick them back up. So I suggest just leaving the team just so that it simplifies things and you don't get the notification for the player actually pleading for help unless you're not on a team. So you're going to see my alt account actually do this now. You can see him going down, and then he's going to actually give up, and then he's going to plead for help, and you're actually going to see the notification on the screen. This is why I suggest that you leave the team, because it kind of negates any possible issues here. So again, he has all the items now. He has the 70,000 essence and the items. He's now gone down and pled for help. You can notice that I don't have Tombstone anymore, and he also does not have Tombstone. He also has the items, so he's just going to hand them back over to me. These items don't matter at this point. You will actually lose these physical items, but we should have 2 sets of them when we come back. So what you want to do now, once you've pled for help, make sure you don't buy Tombstone for the rest of the game, or you don't plead for help for the rest of the game, and essentially you want to go down and fully die, give up, don't plead for help, and lose the game. And so when you come back, both of you are going to have a Tombstone on the map, and you can see here at the bottom left of the screen, this is the game right after the one I just showed you. You can see that we have obviously double the amount of essence. Now we purchased a couple of things, but as you can see, I have 120,000. So you just repeat this process until you get maximum essence. That's how simple this glitch is, but it's completely different from the existing Tombstone duplication glitch. Obviously, if you are a solo player, you can't do this. You need a actual team, or at least one single other player who's willing to help you to do this glitch. No matter way that you're doing the Tombstone duplication glitch, make sure you hit that like button if you watched up until this point. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you fill your stash up with a backup of Tombstone items. Again, just as a friendly reminder, I want to help you guys out as much as possible. Just clear out the stash, do the Tombstone glitch a few times, and then make sure that you have those backups in your stash. As you can see, I have 20 out of 20 items, and they're all items I use on a daily basis. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will catch you in the next one.